Good afternoon, entrepreneurs. It's Tony Brancatella, and welcome again to another Starting a Business e-learning video class. I hope you've enjoyed them so far. Please do give me all your comments, what you like, what you don't like, what you'd like to see. That one probably is my favorite, what you would like to see more of, less of, or if there's anything, certain topics that you really want me to give you more information. Please let me know what it is, and more pleasure to do that for sure. So I hope you're enjoying the class so far, and we're going to keep going now. And I know we discussed this a little bit in class, last class, and I think the exercise that I gave you was a little bit different when it came to certain exercises, but it had to really show you what teamwork was all about and how it's important that teamwork achieves goals and quickly also in a company, and how fast you can grow, or how things you can accomplish if you all work together. So yes, so it might have been a bit of a confusing last class, but it was certainly done on purpose. So the actual little exercise that I want to show you last class, we're going to do it now. And so maybe you can take a piece of paper, and yes, you will have a few questions to answer and to choose, multiple choices, and just to take a look at and see exactly where you stand when it comes to teamwork and how important that is. So, and in a team, of course, there's all different types of members to really look at their capabilities and their skills and how the business will benefit from them. And a lot of companies, when they hire people, they hire them for certain things. They know which ones are the leaders and which ones are probably there for other reasons also. And communications in this level is very high. So because of good communication, ideas are passed amongst the team members, and promotes also, in certain cases, the equal distribution of work. So work is delegated to every member accordingly, even through a leader and through subordinates that really follow the leader, if you want to call it that. So in business, usually teamwork is delegated equally to a few members. So if a sales team has 5 or 6 on their team, they have certain jobs that they have to do individually. But in a overall office where you have accountants, engineers, salespeople, administration, a lot of this work has to be delegated to amongst themselves to make sure that the job is done correctly, and what is the goal of the company. This is why it's important to know what the mission statement is of the company and how to follow suit, because the company really has one goal. So in other words, if each member plays their part and does their work efficiently, well, all the goals combined will benefit the company as a whole. So working together always encourages a better resolution of the problem. So because when people work as a team, well, a bond is certainly created. Certain bonds sometimes that lasts for many years. So this is why we talked about a little bit about being passive aggressive, and how passive aggressive destroys bonds, and how constructive criticism builds bonds. So there's all of this that goes along, and the importance of working in teams. So let's take a look at an exercise that a very simple exercise, and as you can see, my exercises are not the most complicated, and they're really just to show you, enlighten you more cases than not, to see exactly where you stand on certain things and how you take it from there. So in this case, we're really looking at if you are would you consider, or be considered, a team player or an individual achiever? So in this case, there's really just to choose between A and B. So I'll take a piece of paper, and here's the module 2. This is computer tools. So please write your name, module 2, computer tools. The exercise is teamwork. The code for this module is 946462. And here we will look at choosing, like I said, choose A or B. There will be 15 questions, if I'm not mistaken. And once you do put all your A's and B's down, we can figure out exactly where you stand when it comes to teamwork. This is such an easy exercise that as you read them through, you'll see for yourself if you are efficient at being a teamwork player or not. So let's go ahead. So choose A or B. So number 1, A would be, I prefer to work alone because I find I am more efficient. Or B, I get better results when I am part of a team. So if you do need more time, please just pause the screen and pause the video, I should say, and let it keep going afterwards when you have your answer the question or answer the situation. So here's number 2. I encourage others and compliment their work often. Or B, I point out errors of others often and my compliments are well deserved. 3, I prefer to work with people that have similar work habits as me. B, I prefer to work with people that have different work habits than me. 4, A, I am not shy to openly question my manager. B, I generally defend my manager's decisions. Number 5, A, I don't take criticism easily. B, I am open to constructive criticism. 6, A, I have the tendency to check other people's work. B, I generally have confidence in others. Number 7, A, I believe that good ideas come out of opposing opinions. And B, I believe conflicting opinions don't lead to anything. 8, A, with this economy, we need to work harder to achieve goals. B, with this economy, it is up to everyone to do better. 9, when I start something, I want to finish it. That was A. And B, I easily let others finish or help me with my work. 10, A, I am at ease expressing my opinion in a group. B, I avoid giving my opinion in a group. 11, I believe, in the end, 1 or 2 people do all the work in a team group. B, I believe everybody does their part of the work in a team group. 12, A, in a sales meeting, I support a decision taken even if I don't agree. Or B, if I don't agree with a decision, I speak out. 13, A, if something doesn't function as expected, a solution is needed. B, if something doesn't work as expected, find out who is responsible. 14, A, I make my own decisions. I'm not influenced by others' opinions. B, I often consult others before making a decision. And 15, A, I do not like competition. And B, I aim to be the best and I love to win. So there you go. Those are the 15 questions, and I will put down the actual scores now, and you can take a look at them and go through them and try to understand how the answers you've chosen compare to the actual answers that make a good team player. So here we go. If you look at the answers here, if you've answered B on number 1, I get better results when I am part of a team. You have 1 point. Number 2, the answer is A. I encourage others and compliment their work often. 3, the answer is B. I prefer to work with people that have different work habits than me. Four, it's B. I generally defend my manager's decisions. 5, B. I am open to constructive criticism. 6, B. I generally have confidence in others. Number 7, give yourself 1 point if you've answered A. I believe that good ideas come out of opposing opinions. 8, 1 point for A. With this economy, we need to work harder to achieve goals. Number 9, B. I easily let others finish or help me with my work. 10, A. I am at ease expressing my opinion in a group. 11, give yourself a point if you've answered B. I believe everybody does their part of the work in a team group. 12, the answer is A. In a sales meeting, I support a decision taken even if I don't agree. 13, A. If something doesn't function as expected, a solution is needed. 14, B. I often consult others before making a decision. And 15, if you've answered A, I don't like the competition, give yourself a point. So that's great. Now, some of the questions you might not find or agree with the answers. These questions are, like I said in the past, usually you have to answer exactly what the question or what the situation is asking you or the topic is asking you, and not really to assume or to presume something that is not said. So it's exactly what is said, and you have to decide between A. In this case, you have to decide between A or B. So if you look at a point distribution, if you have 11 to 15 points, well, you're an excellent team worker. Between 6 and 10 points, you are a good team worker, but you prefer in most cases to work alone. And if you have less than 5 or less than 5 points, well, you prefer to work alone. This is not really the end of the world either. Working alone is not a bad thing. But when you do work to be an entrepreneur or to have success and to really have an understanding of what it takes to reach the goals of a company, to look at their mission statement and to be able to reach their goals, this is really, really important. So I hope you enjoyed this little exercise. It's really not a complicated one, but at least it puts things in perspective, and I'm quite sure there's a few of there that you're going to ask me, well, why is that answer, why is the other answer wrong? So we can discuss that further in class. So maybe also we'll further discuss in class the actual exercise I gave you about writing your vision statements in groups. So thank you. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you soon.